Okay guys, so we're just waiting on qualifying to finish. We've got another 10 or so minutes before the race actually starts, so you may as well make yourself comfortable and do what you need to do. Albert, don't expect anything brilliant from me. I'm starting slap bang right at the back of the grid. So it's going to be an interesting one. Recovery drive for the ages or just a complete fuck up. Let's see. And there's my teammate currently in P6 going through to Q3. I hate Suzuka so much, it's such a shit track. No, Richard, I didn't make Q2. I binned it at 130R. The rear end just stepped out so badly it was impossible to keep hold of it. And Albert, it's streaming in 720p for some reason. It won't let me change it.
And Albert, it's streaming in 720p for some reason. It won't let me change it.
What was Exile doing there? Just stopped. It's 50% race distance, Albert. And on me with Suzuka, that'll be about 5 laps. I really should have selected a set of fucking hards for this race. Gone for the harder compound tyres. Just so I can go deeper into the race than what most people will before having to make my first pit stop. Worked out well for me yesterday, from P12 to P5. To the 3 people that are currently watching, you may as well make yourself comfortable. You'll be here a while. I know I have, because I've got nothing else to fucking do at the moment. Okay, here we go. Lights will be out in less than 2 minutes, as all we've got to do is the formation lap now. Okay, so here we go. Not as bad as what I thought it would be. I thought it would be flat bang last, but P15 out of 19, it could be worse. I know maybe the formation map is full of bullshit.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
As shown by that guy who's coming up the inside on the formation map, not realising that you have to give some room to the car in front. It's amazing that some people still think it's acceptable to try and overtake the car in front on a fucking formation map. Like, why would you even bother? Just warm your fucking tyres up yourself and leave the car in front alone. It's not that difficult to do, guys. Even under a safety car too, it's the exact same thing. Always
No rain
racing.
expected. No rain expected for the time being.
Engineer quiet.
Confirmed.
See? Give the car room in front room. And everyone will get through the formation lap. Alright, see if I can get through 130R on the formation lap without crashing. As I've spun here and at 130R so far. And I've only completed about 5 laps. Completed. Come on guys, I know that we're going into the chicane, but come on, keep it sensible. Not particularly difficult. No need to just stamp on the brakes. Okay, so a quick heads up, everyone behind me is in the top 5 in the championship, well within the top 6 in the championship. Maybe top 8 at a push. I only took over as a permanent driver a few races ago. Hopefully we'll just all connect immediately. There we go. No idea why everyone's in ghost mode. There we go. And away we go. Let's see if there's anyone that makes a bullshit dive up the inside. Come on, let's keep it sensible. There we go. Whoa, give me some fucking room. Always be careful of the car that's around you. Unlike James there, apparently, he just couldn't care any less. And they're squeezing out onto grass on the first lap. The race isn't won there. But so far so good, a couple positions gained. Nothing to write home about, I guess, but we'll keep going. And we'll try and keep it relatively penalty free. As round 2 heated, there's not really many places except for 130R where you can pick up a penalty. Is he going to go up for move on the inside? Have I got the drive? Don't think I have. Every time through these S's, it's just snap oversteer. But for the rest of the track, perfectly fine. Okay, so we've got one of the quickest guys in the field, right behind me. I'm not sure whether or not it's worth battling him and trying to keep him behind until the first round of pit stop, or just keep trying to attack the car in front, as it is for the final point position already. And we have another one that bites the dust. Yes. Come on, you boy hobnob, give me some room. Are these two gonna go at it now? Okay, that's DRS now, that's at least helpful. Oh, what the fuck? We'll keep going, see what we can do with, even with front wing damage. These S's will be difficult to navigate now. Apparently that's not running wide and exceeding track limits. Ha, bitch, you thought. Does he have the running to spoon though? Yes, he does. I hate people with shit Wi-Fi. It ruins the race for everyone else having to try and judge where the car's going to be when they're just jumping about. Wasn't going to give up that easy. Yeah, we've both got DRS. Oh, who's come off? I did not see the car behind me decide to take a run into the gravel. Well, I'm pretty sure it may have been contact between me and him that pushed him into the gravel. We'll have to wait and see at the end of the race, see if he makes a complaint about it, because I frankly didn't feel anything. Felt the bump at the first turn, which is fair enough, it happens. Okay, so P15 to P10. It's not going too bad so far. However, ERS is suffering through having to battle with faster cars all around at the moment. And not having any front wing on one side pretty much. It's not exactly a helpful thing. How many people are going to lose it through these S's throughout the race though? That's the question. Oh, and we have another one that's come off. Hopefully with those cold tyres, he will keep the car. Nope, he's just letting him straight through. Trying to keep within the pit stop range of the cars in front. Which at the moment I'm doing. Let's see if I can go for the overcut. As the car ahead is on soft too. We'll see how that one goes. How the fuck is everyone so quick? This is bullshit. And this is why I hate Suzuka, guys. It's not one of my stronger tracks. Actually saying that what is one of my stronger tracks. Ah, fuck it. So I'm due for a pit stop on lap 10. I'm going to try and eat these tyres out to about lap 12 or 13. If they can manage to go that far. That mistake just cost me at least a second on the car behind. But coming out of the hairpin, I've always got a good exit regardless of setup. Okay, so these tyres can deal with a few more laps at least. And let the cars in front pit, especially your boy Hodnog, who should be pitting around about lap 9 or 10 too. If it gets to lap 11 and he still hasn't pitted, well, end of lap 11 and he's still gone straight past, that's when I'll take my stop. And see how it goes. Because there's only so much I can do in regards to outright pace, which I don't seem to have compared to everyone else. Because I can't get these fucking S's right, especially at the moment with this damage to my front wing. Look at that. AJ to the top is just closed in by over a second. Is that much quicker. I'm not sure if he's on fresh cards or what. I think he might be. That's why he has that little bit of extra pace compared to the old stuff. Okay, so it's just done and fucked it. That little touch right there. And with Suzuka, everything being grass around the outskirts of the track. As soon as you touch it, that's it, you're spinning.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
That little spin only cost me 12 and a bit seconds. Okay, right, we'll take my stop now, and we'll go straight onto the hard tyre. And a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Of course. Usual bullshit at this point. It would have been a slow stop regardless. It would have been 3.4 seconds, even without the 5-second penalty. But now I've pitted, fresh front wing should be able to go the distance. How are the hards for pace in comparison though? Well, the front end is feeling very, very light all of a sudden, as you can see. Not particularly fun to drive around like that, so you don't know where the front wheels are going to end up as soon as you hit brake. Seeing what's power too quickly coming out of the hairpin there. Got a little bit sideways, not the best exit. One of my favourite corners on the track that I can't seem to get right today for some reason. But I am catching a car ahead very, very, very slowly. As it looks like he's also on a fresh set of hards doing the exact same thing I am. And it looks like I'm not the only one that is opted to go for the hard tyre at this point in the race. I even went for a little bit more front wing during the pre-race setup, so I could actually get round these S's properly. It's not worse. It's made it worse. A lot worse. I'd say on the mediums or the soft, drivable at the moment. Barely drivable. As you can see by Charlie and Japan just eking out that lead, or that gap. I've got Zippo coming through. Got to retain some ERS for when he eventually does catch up to me. As it won't be too long at this rate. Oh, that smooth final sector pulled the bearded Dave back within 8 seconds. Now can I just make a couple of laps like that? Because I know that he is on old stuff. See, next level bullshit. And I'm about to get lapped. How the fuck is that exceeding track limits? How the fuck does that exceed track limits? It's literally the same lane I've taken every other lap this race. I think Codemasters are just full of shit at the moment. This is exceeding track limits, but yet going round the outside of Spoon. And cutting that curve isn't, apparently. Okay, so I'm apparently quicker than Zippo, going through sector 2, as that gap has come down. Come down quite a bit there actually. Now back under 5, or under 6 seconds. And it's not because he's caught up behind anyone either. So Zippo is quicker through the first sector, then through the tight twisty bit of sector 2. That's where I pull the gap back. It's quite even matched throughout the lap then. As sector 3 is very close between the pair of us, it's going to rely on him making a mistake like I did for him to get past, or for me to get back past. And to add to the party, we've got Rocket deciding that he's going to get involved soon. It's exactly what I need. So we have an incident up ahead that's towards the yellow flag. I'm not sure what it is, as it's, you know, miles away. Okay, so we're getting there, we're getting into the 132s. And that was possibly the cleanest lap I've done so far this race round here. When people say they enjoy Suzuka, I'm pretty sure they only enjoy it because they're on a wheel and not using a controller. That was a decent line through there, surprisingly. Two tenths just by coming out of the hairpin with a decent exit. At this rate, I'm going to have to conserve my ERS so I can actually get past the Zippo and not use it all in the catching. Otherwise it would just be pointless me staying out this long on this set of hard tyres. Okay, so going back to my original strategy, if Billy Dave hadn't pitted by lap 12, beginning of lap 12 or lap 11, I was going to come in the next lap. So beginning of lap 12. He's just pitted at the end of lap 12. Guarantee he's just put the medium tyre on. Yes, he has. Yeah. If anyone's got a decent Suzuka setup that they'd like to share with me before the next race, please share it. Otherwise, it's just going to end up with me in a wall in your gearbox. Pick one. Run too wide. lost time there. Come on, Kieran. You can at least pass and finish where you started the race. I knew this race would be some next level bullshit from as soon as I found out it was the Suzuki this morning. How am I 1.5 seconds slower already this lap? Can I pull it back for a decent final sector? Obviously not going to pull 1.5 seconds back, but any time back is time back at the end of the day. And I think everyone in front of me may have already got a penalty, but where mine's been served in the pits, it won't affect my race at the end of it. Okay, I'm going to have to turn my engine down in a minute. I'll do it once I get past the hairpin. Because I'm going to need that run up towards speed. Can I keep it clean on the exit? Yes. And we're at half distance and I've moved exactly one position backwards. Oh, a little moment there, but still gaining time on Folsey. What is wrong with his car? Has he got wing damage or... Or is he just not enjoying his race that much? I know that he's quicker in a straight line because he's probably got ERS to deploy. You know what, at this rate, I'd be happy for a safety car to come out. So I can whack on a fresh set of stuff and keep going. But it does appear that the entire field is all nice and bunched up at the moment. Well, spaced out, sorry, at the moment. With a couple of seconds between each driver. Okay, so this is the sector where I gain a lot of time compared to everywhere else. It's just I'm too slow round Spoon and going down towards 130R. I don't know what it is. I just can't seem to I don't have the top speed. Like, look at Folsey just pulling away. That gap was down to 1.5 seconds before we came into Spoon. Then obviously the cleaner final, chicane and corner. A lot cleaner, as I was about half a second up on my personal best going into that final sequence of corners. So it's frustrating when you can see, not only see the car ahead, but you can see the car ahead of that car in the distance. And you try your best to catch, but you have that little moment of oversteer or just a slide that won't go your way. So you have to ease off the power. It looks like Folsey put the grass then or something, as there was a nice little trail coming out the back of his car. Oh, he's done it again. He is suffering at the moment, I don't know why. Okay, so I'm not going to use ERS along this straight. I'm going to try and get within DRS going into the hairpin. well, into the chicane and final corner. I know that I'll be out of the DRS range coming onto the start finish, but at least I'll be within a second hopefully. If I don't fuck the corner up. So that just undid all of the hard work through that lap. It does appear though that I can't finish any lower than 16th. Oh, that's a much better run. Can I make up some time at going into the hairpin again? No, it stayed just about even. Ah, too much curb there, Kieran. You spot kicked for yourself. Even with the ERS open, I am struggling to catch. And that's it, depleted again. Ran a little bit too deep. At least my lap times are consistent. Within 3/10 of each other. The last 2 laps. Well, last 3 laps. I'm not saying I'm the quickest. I know I'm not, I'm just consistently average. Which in this league means that I'm more often than not battling for outside the point. Give me some room. You can't go off the track like that, then come back on and expect the person behind you not to take advantage. Can I pull away? Yes. I think for... Oh, safety, virtual safety car. We all know how bullshit these are for the drive-through penalties at the moment. And before we used it to pull up behind me. There we go. Managed to get out of that and gain some time out of it. And partially catch the car ahead. So I dropped the car behind and caught the car ahead a little bit. Just for maintaining a certain pace throughout the entire VSC. Oh no, 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 no. And that's just fucked my race even more.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Fuck my life. Now I can't turn right. Or really anyway. Charlie's just sailed past. Like Charlie's having a balling day. So you gifted that because my TV decided it wanted to turn itself off. So it looks like fresh set of softs for the final. I swear to God, if I get a penalty for exceeding track limits when I can't turn, I'm just going to retire in the pits. How am I supposed to go around to 130R with half a front wing? fucking bullshit. How was that speeding in the pit lane? How the fuck was that speeding in the pit lane? I was under the speed limit as I hit the limiter. Game's full of shit. Utterly full of shit. So now I'm just battling for last. Rocket's way off ahead. Charlie in Japan has flown past him apparently. So P18, just been lapped. Sweet, that's exactly what I wanted. And I've had to turn the engine down a little bit. If I unlap myself and then I get bollocked in the group chat for unlapping myself. Oh, someone else has gone. Do I have enough pace to catch back up? Not doing shit like that, I won't. Okay, so I've got 7 laps to pull in a 30-second gap. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's also not highly likely. Car in front.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Driver in front.
Gap to car in front is 29.9 seconds. They're on old hards.
Motherfucker, he's still so far behind.
1 minute 32.5.
Blue fucking flags when he was like halfway down the fucking straight behind. Right, overtake then. Fuck me. Right, you've now got to fucking wait. Or you can drive through me. I don't care. Pick one. I'm not moving the fuck out of your way. See? If you're that much quicker, you would have just driven straight through and off into the distance by now. That's why I hate the blue flag rule, even when ghosting is on. You'll get penalised for not allowing the car in front to lap you. When, if they're that much quicker, they will just drive through you and away into the distance. Yeah, so it looks like I will be finishing the race in P17. Unless, obviously, a miracle happens. Which, at this point, I highly doubt it. Saying that, I wonder who just went off. Anyone else see that delta just dropped suddenly? And I've lost 3 seconds to the car ahead under a virtual safety car. Well, call it 4 because it was down into the 29 seconds. It was AJ that lost it. Unlucky, mate. Really unlucky. He had a bad qualifying, I believe. What the fuck? Okay, so I got away with that one without any wing damage, fortunately. It cost me a couple seconds for the car ahead. Again, it's not gonna be an easy task to get back in any sort. Who else has been See, how is Rocket flying ahead and pulling a gap under a virtual safety car? Oh, it's an actual safety car. The fuck? I'm literally crawling round. Okay, so this could benefit me. The entire field will be bunched up. I've saved excess fuel. I think I'm on about 2 laps excess. What the fuck is going on with this Delta? Fuck me, I'm literally crawling around corners. It's telling me to catch the safety car queue, but I can't fucking do that if every time I try, the Delta goes fucking red. Codemasters, you are a bunch of fucking cunts when it comes to the Delta. Sort it out, like, I'm not going quicker than what I normally would. The fuck are you on about? Fucking idiots. Dickhead. If bullshit was personified with an image, it would be a picture of Codemasters. I've now got a minute to catch up on the car ahead apparently. Under the safety car, which should give us like 2 laps maybe of racing. So hopefully, what the? Exactly my point. Utter bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Cunt.